I have never once, not a single time in my entire life, found a valid reason against marijuana. Wait a minute, there's 10 right here. Let's go over them. Number 1, the environment one puts themselves in when illicit drugs are being bought is dangerous. You know what, you're right, you know? I mean, it started out illegal, and now the only way people can use a drug that shouldn't be illegal is to buy it illegally. Yeah, well, now that people are breaking the law, it should stay a law, obviously. Especially since marijuana causes so much problems. I mean, like, you know, let's just move on. Number 2, there would be illicit growth for higher potency than what is being put out by distributors if legalized. Yeah, I mean, it's like people shouldn't have the choice to buy something with a higher potency, you know? Some people like to just, you know, relax and mellow out, and some people like to get fucked up, and those people, that's why it should stay illegal, you know? You know? Because, I mean, when people get fucked up on weed, they increase their chances of dying, you know? That happens all the time. Yeah. Number 3, alcohol and tobacco are bad enough, and they're legal. Why would you add another intoxicant to the market that can cause problems? Yeah, I mean, marijuana causes so much problems. I mean, have you ever heard of the Beatles? You know, they're one of the greatest fucking bands of all time. They started out smoking marijuana, and look where they are. I mean, think about all those cancer patients actually, like, improving on their condition after smoking marijuana. That's a fucking issue right there. And what about that fact, what about that interesting fact that marijuana, unlike alcohol, which destroys brain cells, actually helps your brain cells grow? That's probably the most despicable problem of them all. It should definitely stay illegal for that reason. Trust me guys, there's tons of problems being caused by marijuana, alright? Just take my word for it. Oh boy. Number 4. Number 4. The same reasons you have drunk drivers today. Why do you need intoxicated drivers as well? Yeah, I mean, it's not like being drunk is intoxication. That's not how it goes. I mean, if you're drunk, you're not intoxicated, apparently, you know? You're only intoxicated if you're on speed or on meth or you're high on weed. You know? Not alcohol, though. That sentence was definitely structured very well. Great choice of words there. We don't need intoxicated drivers as well. Well, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, did you know that marijuana actually gives you bad judgment? It actually fucking makes you do things you don't want to do. Just like alcohol. But we should keep alcohol legal, alright? You know, because we make a lot of money off of that industry, guys. But we ain't making shit with marijuana, so let's keep it illegal. Number 5. Marijuana has short-term effects that include memory problems, difficulty thinking, distorted perception, a decline in problem-solving skills, and feelings of panic, fear, and anxiety. Yeah, memory problems are not hereditary at all. I mean, despite what all the science tells you, you know, marijuana does actually, you know, go into your brain, and it can, you know, take away some of your memories, you know? Difficulty thinking, yeah, I mean, going back to the Beatles, you know, going back to that guy that made Vinegar Hyman, and distorted perception, yeah. Did you know that when you're high, you perceive things differently, like a drug would make you do? Isn't that crazy? Should definitely be illegal. I mean, alcohol doesn't do that at all. Just saying. Neither does that wacky tobacco. Feelings of panic, fear, and anxiety. Yeah, that's because of marijuana. Not the fact that marijuana is illegal and you don't want to get caught and get sent to jail. You know, even if it was legal, marijuana would just make you fear just anything. It would just make you have fear for no reason. You know? There doesn't have to actually be a reason. Marijuana will create anxiety. Arbitrary anxiety over nothing. That happens to me all the time, you know? You know, I can tell you from experience. This person is very smart, in case you haven't guessed. Number 6, marijuana can be addictive. Yeah, did you know that if you smoke marijuana for an entire year and then stop all of a sudden, your body's going to break down? Happens to people all the time. Number 7, marijuana may weaken the immune system. This may increase one's likelihood of getting cancer. Right. You know? I mean, think about all those people in recorded history that have reported smoking marijuana and then having a weakened immune system. I mean, think about it. Like, THC will actually go up to your immune system and be like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I mean, this has happened so often that there's actually no recorded evidence of it. It's insane. I don't understand how it works, but it's amazing. Science, you know? Just science. And one's likelihood of getting cancer. Yeah, did you know that while marijuana helps with cancer, it also gives you cancer? Mm-hmm. True story. True fact right there. The more you know. Oh boy. Number 8. One typically uses marijuana after first trying cigarettes or alcohol. Yeah, did you know that people actually, you know, use a drug that's harmful and then they move on to using a drug that's not harmful? That's pretty fucked up. That's like one of the worst things a human being can do. And as long as we keep it illegal, that will never happen. Ever again. People will no longer be in danger of a reverse gateway effect. Oh boy. Number 9. Legalizing marijuana could increase the number of people who use marijuana. I'm not even joking, it really says that. I'll have a link to this in the description. Hey, legalizing marijuana could increase the number of people who use marijuana. And marijuana is dangerous. Obviously. Look at all the evidence. Seriously. Go search for deaths related to marijuana. I'm sure you'll find at least one somewhere. I don't know. Probably from a guy who like smoked a fuck ton of marijuana. Sorry, my screensaver just went off. Probably one guy like smoked a bunch of marijuana through a gas mask. And that definitely has something to do with the drug. And not the fact that he's suffocating himself, you know? You know? Oh boy. Number 10. The potential for on-job accidents increases the use of this intoxicant. Yeah. Did you know that people use marijuana when they're in pain? And more importantly, did you know that marijuana, you're gonna be devastated to hear this. Did you know that marijuana actually relieves pain and stress caused by your shitty job? What a monster. What a fucking monster marijuana is. Talk to your governor today, people. Let them know the truth.